Mic check 1 2 1 2. Man, ring the alarm, ring the alarm. This is something I've been wanting to try out, and without any further ado, let me go ahead and bring myself up in here. What is going on, everybody? Boy, y'all in trouble now. Boy, I got a whole lot of time on my hands. This move is almost done. The move part, I still have to interior decorate my studio in this place I'm in, and man, I have been thinking about doing this for a while, and I posted on Instagram earlier um, about something was simmering on Points Blank Gumbo, and this is actually a pilot. What I'm doing right now is testing, and the it's going to be ring the alarm, but it's going to probably end up on Points Blank Gumbo, but it may stay on the Points Blank Experience. I usually test stuff on this channel prior to moving it over to another channel. But with this, I just want to talk about topics and whatever, man, just whatever. And the biggest news I seen today, and what made me just really launch it today. What's up, Life with Tashari? How you doing? What's going on, my dear Dub sis? How you doing? There's 75. What is that day 75 challenge or the hard challenge, man? I've been watching it. I'm like, I wouldn't make it past day 2. But hey, man, what is going on with Carnival Cruise Lines, man? I don't know if y'all saw that, but these people are fighting over supposedly some chicken tenders, man. Chicken tenders. Now, let me put it out there. Let me just put all the stuff in case y'all ain't seen this. On the Carnival Sunshine, it was coming back to Miami, 2 a.m. in some kind of way. They were serving some chicken tenders. Why the ship pulling it at 2 a.m.? I don't know. It just didn't make sense. But man, here's what I'm thinking. You know, they got rid of the wobble. They got rid of boots on the ground, but they didn't get rid of the fights. Yeah, exactly. To show you Wilden, man. I'm gonna show the video, but they still haven't gotten rid of the fights. So what are they gonna get rid of next? The chicken tenders? I'm gonna tell y'all what I think the problem is. I hate to say it, and I may not even say it. I'm gonna think about it. But it's not the people. It's not the whole race of people, and that's what's going to try to come out of this. It's not because it's African Americans. I think you have certain groups of people in every ethnic background. I mean, you have people that get crazy if they're drinking. You got people that get crazy if they don't eat. You got people get crazy if they drink too much coffee or get on medication or miss medication. So it's something more than the people, man. It's something more than the people. And let's look at this here. First of all, when you think about a cruise, a lot of people use the words all inclusive. And one thing that ain't inclusive, but it can be, is the drinking. You can get the drink package, you know, and you can get up to 15 drinks per day. For some people, that's a lot. For me, that's a lot. I don't even drink anymore, but when I was, that's a lot. And depending on what you're getting and how quick you get, I know they have this little 5-minute limit, but at 2 o'clock in the morning, anywhere, bad things can happen. Anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're on Carnival or the club or Sonic or McDonald's or Burger King. It was a shootout probably about 5 or 6 blocks from my house not long ago at a gas station at 2 in the morning with some teenagers. I don't even know what it was about. Maybe it was about some chicken tenders. I don't know. But my thing is, when I look at this whole thing, and again, man, we have to ring the alarm because it's going to be supposedly because of this, but you got to look at all the variables. 2 o'clock in the morning, anywhere a fight could break out if you put alcohol with it. And the wrong situation, the wrong choice of words, the wrong people. It's a whole lot of variables. And then when I look at this here, you got to look at what's going on. What's going on, young Riz? What's going on? Thank you for being here. But you got to look at one of the things I'm looking at, if you charge a certain amount of money for something, then you're going to get what you pay for. Let's start there. You're going to get what you pay for. Now, I saw something in the mail the other day from where I just moved that had a cruise for like $400. Now, let's just say Rod, I'm going to use Rod. I like to use me in all the examples. Let's just say Rod has been saving to go on a cruise. That's all he ever wanted to do. And Rod has $100 saved, and then he get up to $3, and he think, man, maybe by next year, I can go on a cruise. And say Rod is 23, 24, hasn't really been anywhere. And all of a sudden, Rod gets something in the mail that say, hey, you can go on a cruise for $400 now instead of being thousands away or $1,500 away. I'm $100 away. Okay, I got $300 saved. I only need another $100. I can go get that. I can borrow that from Cutting Pete and never pay it back and go on the cruise. And then I can go tell all my homies, and this is Rod, can go tell all his homies about the $400 cruise. And man, next thing you know, it's in a couple of months. We're gonna do whatever we got to do to get $400 for everybody that we want to go. All the party dogs, all the people that what's up, Bill? All the people that, hey, Bill, man, did you hear about this fight? This is what I'm talking about, the fight on the Carnival. I think it was the Carnival Sunshine. So you got a $400 cruise. I don't care if you play boots on the ground. I don't care if you play the wobble. I don't care if you play gin and juice. It don't matter. If you have any race of people that may have not been in certain situations, and then you make it affordable for them to get in those situations that they're not accustomed to. And this is Rod. Rod may not know how to act in a particular situation that he's not accustomed to, but they've made it where I can go. I can now go, and I know I'm from the South, and I've always heard I'm from the country. I ain't from just the South. I'm from the country, a population of 6,000 people. And I was always told you could take I don't want to use the B word that ends with Y, but you can take the dude out the country, but you can't take the country out the dude. You heard about the hood. You can take the dude out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dude. You can take the dude out the trailer, but you can't take the trailer out the. You heard about all kind of people, man. And then all of a sudden, it's worldwide news when something happens, like a fight on a cruise ship. Going back 2:00 in the morning, alcohol involved. They probably didn't have enough food and didn't expect nobody to be there. That could be a problem. How you gonna have a bunch of alcohol being served, and if the ship pulling in, people are probably trying to take advantage and max out their drink packages or any extra credits that they have. So they're drinking at astronomical speeds. I don't care if it's a 5-minute gap between drink packages and all that, because you can just get everybody to just use their drink pack and give it to one person, whoever want to drink that moment. You got all these variables going on, and then they want to say, man, let me just play this video. Let me share my screen and play this video. You know, what was this thing? I think, yeah, there you go. Now, now this is TMZ. Let me see. And hold on. Let me see, because I think it's going to take me to something else. So let me pause this here. I'm gonna have to do this because it opened up a whole new one, and StreamYard got it crazy now. So I'm gonna try to do this, and we're gonna stop that screen. Then we're gonna add another screen. And yeah, here we go. And who knows? I might be in the middle of it, the end of it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm I'm a
security.
Over chicken is crazy.
I mean, look at this. I don't know how to make it no bigger. I'm trying to go to another website. Look at this, man. Over some chicken. Not even a whole piece of chicken, just some chickens. Not even a breast. I mean, yeah, man. Boy, man, that just blew my mind, dude. I mean, that's an all-out brawl. What's up, Keisha? That's an all-out brawl about some chicken. Or that's what's going to be the story. But are they going to tell the whole story? Like, was it an underlying factor? Was this about a situation that started over here that ended up where the chicken tenders happened to be? Was this a altercation that started 3 days ago, or at the Sellaway party? Was it an altercation that happened 2 days ago, but ended up in the chicken tender section the night at 2 a.m.? You know, that's what I want to know, the whole story, man, the whole story. And that's why this ring the alarm, I ain't gonna try to contradict. I'm not gonna be on here contradicting and what you call it, reactions. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about. But excuse me, you got. I just can't believe it, man. And I'm gonna tell you what I think gonna happen. And I don't have no crystal ball. I wish I did. I played the lottery. But what I think is gonna happen, and what's gonna eventually happen. Let's look at this here. Let's look at this from a realistic standpoint. We getting rid of music. That didn't work. They're probably gonna try to get rid of chicken tenders. That ain't gonna work. Then the next thing they're gonna do, in my opinion, is yes, exactly, Bill. You will never know the whole story. Next thing, matter of fact, I'm gonna drop this link if anybody want to come up. I'm just dropping it. If you want to come up, you can come up. I meant to do that at the beginning because I think I may do that. This is a pilot for a new series that I'm thinking about starting on Points Blank Gumbo, but it will start out on this channel. There's a link. My sister sent me this and I watched it, and then with no sound, even crazier with sound. Why? Exactly, Keisha, why? Why? Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna mess it up. The bad apples, and I know this is so cliche, but I've been saying this a lot lately in the last couple months. The bad apples are going to mess it up for the good apples. The people that go on a cruise maybe once a year, once every 3 years, because they got a good deal, and then they get there and they can't handle their alcohol. I don't care what color they are. And then they get drunk, and then they want to fight, and then it just happen to be some chicken tenders around, so we're going to blame it on the chicken tenders. But what's going to end up happening, the result of however it started and ended up, the result is going to be higher prices. They're going to make it unaffordable for the people that aren't accustomed to it to be able to go. And yeah, we're going to have a whole lot of people that's kind of sort of acting chill, but Carnival, this is another thing, man. Ring the alarm on this. Carnival has been dubbed the party ship. Carnival has been named, if you want to have a lot of fun, if you want to turn up, it's the turn up ship. And everybody's definition of partying and turning up ain't the same. My definition of turning up is having a good time, laughing, joking. When I was drinking, having some drinks and chilling. The next person idea of turn up could be throwing up some signs and swinging on somebody. That could be turning up. One person version of partying is hearing some good live music. Another person version could be sea walking or something and then starting. So I don't know, man. But the whole thing is, it's going to get to a point where it's not going to be the turn up ship. It's not going to be the fun ship. It's going to be the boring ship because it's going to be the expensive ship. I'm not saying all things that are expensive are boring. I'm not saying people that have money are boring. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is what The only cruise I ever been on was a Carnival cruise. I had a damn good time from the sail away party to the day I pulled back in. I think it was a 4-day cruise. I'm meeting I had the first cruise. I had a good time. And I turned up. And I didn't swing on nobody. Now I did watch one fight go one way. And I was sitting in the casino, man. I had me a cocktail and I was just chilling. They was turning up. And I guess I was turned up, but I was just turning up watching. But then it was a whole nother turn up situation where the security guard got his head busted by a bottle. And then I read in this article, on this particular incident that just happened less than, 15 hours ago, one of the security guards took off running. I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to shift gears to the shoppers. I'm going to come back to this too. People that shopping, man, I'm just going to put it out there, man. I ain't the first person. I'm just going to tell you it happened to me. And this morning, it almost happened. And I've been telling people, read, watch, learn, read, watch, learn. Well, it was about 3-4 months ago, maybe 4 to 6 months ago. There was an article came out. I can't remember if it was on social media, but it was a news article. It was from a news source. I can't remember if it was a paper or a TV station. I want to say it was a TV station. And they was talking about, and the reason it caught my attention, because I'm a shareholder of this particular company, which was Kroger, that the shares had went down because people were complaining they were getting to the registers. We about to ring the alarm for real. They were getting to the registers. I'm sorry, country. They were getting to the cashiers, whatever the hell y'all call them now. They were getting what you paid for it and not paying attention. But then when they get home, and they was wondering why they got $25, but what they got normally costs $23, but today is $30. Because they already done looked and kind of went in there and pre-shopped and got some of the prices. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what happened? They had these little specials. So you put your card number in, or you scan your card or your phone number, and then you get like I tell you what happened to me. I went to get some Kit Kats. That's how I went to get some Body Armor juice or dehydration, whatever that stuff is, and some Kit Kats. I know they don't go together. I'm talking the candy bars. So I got some unhealthy and some healthy, trying to balance it out. But anyway, the Kit Kats was normally 4 for $5. So that's $1.25. That's the normal sale, 4 for $5. The regular price is $1.49. I need y'all to follow me now. I ain't gonna take y'all too far. So the regular price is $1.49. Then they got a 4 for $5, which is $1.25. And now they're $1. So I can get 5 of them for $1 instead of 4. I mean, 5 of them for $5 instead of 4 of them for $5, or 3, because I can't get 3.5. So I got me 5. Wait, yeah, I got 5. Five little not one pack, but the little fun size. I think it's 4 twos or something. Anyway, so then I go to get my Body Armor, and I get up to the cashier. Yeah, I need y'all to start paying attention, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it as much as I can, but I can't see everything. I'm seeing a lot more than that since I quit drinking, though. But I ain't seeing everything. But so I want y'all to keep this in mind. It's $1.49 is down to $1, so that's 50 cents times 5. It's $2.50. So I ring up my stuff, and I ain't wait to get outside and get to no car. I'm just looking at my receipt. I mean, not the receipt, the little register, the little screen, and it said, I knew with the 2 Body Armors at $1, 3 for $1, 3 for $5, so that's about $1.67, $3.20, and then 5. I should have been paying like $8. $8 is what I should have been paying. Well, I was up to $9, $10, $11, something. I was like, no. I looked, and what had happened was they charged me full price for the Kit Kat. So I called a lady, and here's what I heard, y'all. Oh boy, y'all ready? Ring the alarm. Somebody ring the alarm. This is what I was told, that they didn't have enough people to change the prices from the sale price back to the regular price. I said, that's not my problem. And then the lady asked me, a non-employee, could I go halfway across the store and take a picture and come back? Man, I said, no, I don't work here. You go, I'll watch the self-checkout. I don't have no key. You go check the price and I'll be right here when you get back. Yo, they got one dude getting shopping carts, one dude, I don't know what he was doing, the manager and one lady. That's 4 people. I don't know who else was in the back and all that, but that's 4 people at a big giant grocery store. That's part of the problem. But I said, man, this is concerning. And the lady said, what do you mean, y'all? It's about 7:15 this morning. I couldn't sleep. That's why I'm doing this live right now. I said, man, this is concerning, man. This could have cost me $2.50. I'm one person. What if this happened to 100 people? That's $250. And you keep, I mean, man, 100 people can go into this place in an hour. So we back it up. I said, I think I know what the problem is. The part of the problem is y'all probably don't have enough people to change the prices because these big giant companies don't want to pay nobody to work. That's a whole nother topic. But anyway, so I'm getting ready to leave, y'all. And I just happened to look. Now, keep in mind, how did I pay for this? Let's go back. I paid for this with my PayPal card, my PayPal debit card. I luckily, I had enough money. No, I didn't have enough money. I had to add $1. So I went in my little PayPal app, added $1 from my bank account, my debit card, over to my PayPal account. Well, on the way out, there was this sign that said, you can add cash to your PayPal for $1. Scan this code. I'm like, so the dude that was at my last meeting, my last unofficial meeting with the employees, he was the shopping cart guy. So remember, it was 4 people: the manager, the shopping cart guy, one guy we don't know what he was doing, and the self-checkout lady. Those were the 4 people I saw. Well, the shopping cart guy who was going, I said, man, can you explain this to me? He started laughing. He's like, what, man? I'm just a shopping cart dude, man. What? You just had a problem with the Kit Kats. Well, I said, man, this thing said I got to pay $1 if I scan this shit to transfer my money to PayPal. I could do that for free. So now, y'all, if I would have did that and been a non-educated shopper, I'm up to $3.50 of my hard-earned money that would have been gone for no reason at all. Now, $3.50 times $3.50 times 100 is $350 times 1,000. We getting up there. Do y'all see what I'm saying? We've been on here about 25 minutes. I don't want to keep these too long, depending on what I got to talk about. But yo, that's just 2 ringing alarms. We got people fighting over chicken on a Carnival cruise ship. We got grocery stores over here for telling me they ain't got enough people to change the sale price back to the regular price. But now this is what I couldn't understand. They didn't have enough people to change the sale price, the little sticker that was by the Kit Kat, but they had enough people to change the price in the register when I rung it up. Somebody make that make sense to me, because it didn't. And I'm even sharper at 7 o'clock in the morning because I figure everybody else half asleep. So at 7 a.m., when I was at this grocery store, I'm sharper than a tack because everybody else is not. And as the day go on, I may digress a little bit. So, all right. The last thing I heard, where my phone at? Because I heard that, and I got a ring alarm on this one. I'm probably going, it's 2 more, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. But here, I got to go to my notes, man. And y'all, these going to be kind of non-formal. I don't do all that bougie stuff anyway. Now, I was listening to the radio station this morning. Maybe y'all heard it too, so I ain't going to say what station, because I can't be giving out all that info. But I heard one of these sayings that I heard a long time ago. Me and my buddy was hanging out last night. We went and got something. Well, I got something to eat, and he met me, and we hung out in this little area and had a couple of cigars and just chilled and reminisced. But we both agreed, man, some of the old school stuff that we used to see or hear it hits different when we hear it nowadays, or when we go back home, and we're both from the South, both from small towns. But there was this saying, let me make sure I read this right, and it might not be, it's better to have someone that cheats than to not have anyone at all. How many people agree or disagree with that dumbass? I mean, that's dumb. What? and this person that I heard on the radio was agreeing, because they was the one saying it, and they was the one that was, it's kind of going past what Tanya and I talked about with the side piece. I guess they got a person, or they're part of a person, but this person is cheating with some people, but they don't care because at least they got part of a man. They got part of a man. So with them having part of a man, they're content. And they're giving this individual I guess the grace to go cheat. Man, I just want to know what y'all think about that. I mean, see if I can put this in another perspective. I know, okay, it says better to have a person that cheat than to not have someone at all. So is it better to have some dirty money that came from a bank robbery than to be broke? I'd rather be broke. I don't want to be scared to go to jail. I mean, it's the same with cheating. I mean, boy. I just want to get y'all opinion on it. If you're watching the replay, put it in the comments. And then that led me to another question. Should people even judge your preferences when it comes to your love life? I mean, if you want to be that person that get, that we may say, okay, Shirley getting cheated on, but Shirley may say, I ain't getting cheated on. I just don't have to deal with Bobby all damn day. Hey, I like that, Bill. Just know a little self-respect. That's what I'm saying, man. But I have to play devil's advocate and say, dude, I mean, I personally don't really worry about nobody else's. Unless I'm involved with them, then I'm going to worry about it. But if you want to have 4 men or 5 women, that's your business. I don't care. But I think it becomes a problem when people open their mouth and want to, Bill said, do you, boo? I think it becomes a problem when people want to tell everybody, trying to get justification or validation. That would have become a problem because don't nobody really know. If your man out there cheating and you done caught him 100 times, or your woman out there cheating and you done caught her 100 times, ain't nobody gonna know but you, him or her, and the person maybe that they cheated with if they were there, unless one of y'all tells somebody. That's when it becomes a problem. When people start yip-yapping, that's when you get judged. And the sad part is you feel like you got to talk to somebody because it's bothering you. It ain't right. So you go in here, you tell your best friend, and they promise. And this is how you lead it off. Hey, what I'm about to tell you, dog, you can't tell nobody, man. It's between me and you. All right, man. Word is bond. It's between me and you, boy. So as you tell them this here, man, hey, man, I don't use these 2 words, but I'm going to say it just for the sake of this here live. Man, I caught my old lady at the Duck Out Inn, which is the motel. The Duck Out Inn, man, that's a good name. Anyway, I caught my old lady at the Duck Out Inn, man. And she was coming out the room, and then I go up there, and she said, "Well, nobody up there." I go up there, and it was a dude up there, and he told me he the Uber driver. But I said, "What, man? What you think, dog?" And then you might hear something like, "Yep, that's on them." You might hear something like, "Oh man, if I was you, I'd leave her, dog." Well, first of all, I'm gonna hit 2 things here. That person can't wait to go tell somebody about your story. That's number 1. I mean, just the part that the man up in the room said he the Uber driver, they got to tell somebody because that's hilarious. Number two, if you look at this whole situation, we confide in people about the wrong thing. We have people in our circle that we can confide in about, say, finances, or we can confide in about kids, or we can confide in about school, but we may not be able to confide in those same people about our relationship. I'll give you a case in point. Let's say your mother. You may be able to confide in your mom about raising your kids, or your kid did something, or you're about to have your first grandchild, or something like that. But will you, or can you confide in your mom about your husband cheating on you? Maybe, maybe not. Now, yes, I can confide in my mother about the kids and what's a good way, or my kid came to me about this and how would you handle it, mom? But as soon as I go tell mom that Bobby or Shirley is cheating on me, right off the bat, mom is going to start formulating an opinion about Bobby or Shirley. Mom is going to, as soon as they come in the house, she's going to be looking at them sideways. Who knows what else could happen? Could get him a little piece of chicken. Then it'd be a whole nother carnival fight at the crib. Just talk crazy. Or, Bobby trying to speak. How you doing, Miss Mary? How you doing? Mm-hmm. And come on, that ain't how she been speaking to me the last 3 years. And all of a sudden, it's, oh, man, that's cause Shirley that went and told mama, y'all business. Just cause you can confide in the mom about this, that, and the third, you may not be able to confide in. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want some problems in your relationship or your marriage, go tell your family about it. We're gonna ring the alarm before the alarm been happening, but go tell your family about it, man. Or your friends. Matter of fact, go tell the friend that ain't got nobody. You guaranteed to have a problem. I'm just saying, man. So we got people fighting over chicken. We got grocery stores charging wrong prices. We got people over here talking about it's better to have somebody cheating on you than not have nobody at all. And then we got too many people judging, people worrying about what everybody else doing anyway. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, man. And it's funny, man. I don't know, and I promise you, I ain't Googled the cliche. I ain't looked at read no book about it. But it's a whole lot of stuff I've heard all my life that I'm seeing and hearing things that are really, old sayings that's coming into play. Things that people used to say or people used to do. That one of the things I'm thinking right now, I can't throw stones in nobody's house. If mine is made of glass, I mean, how can I be over here judging somebody else when my stuff ain't together? I can't do it. I mean, how am I going to judge the people on the cruise fighting over some chicken when I done fought over stuff that was crazier than that? I'm telling you, I had not recently. I mean, way back in the day. But y'all, man, I don't know who else be fighting on Carnival. I don't know who else be, but it seems like it's always the African Americans that get caught on camera. I don't know who else fighting. But I'm gonna say this here as an African American male who grew up in the South. So we're talking 3 the hard way. African American, young male, grew up in the South during segregation, the end. Man, it make us look bad. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, because I'm trying to think, is it even a reason for that to even happen on a ship or anywhere in a public place like that? Is there a reason where there's an all-out brawl? I mean, I've heard about it at Black Friday sales over TVs, I've heard about it in other places, but I don't think I ever heard about no fight over no chicken tenders. I mean, is this, but my question is, who's out there recording this? I know views and popularity and social media and subscribers and followers and all that stuff people deem important, but man, sometimes we may have to turn it off, man, because let me leave y'all with something. For the people that's holding the camera and doing the filming, have you ever thought about you may as well be filming yourself? And what I mean by that, if I was the one holding that camera, holding the phone, filming this brawl over some chicken tenders, and I posted it to my Instagram and my TikTok and my Facebook and my YouTube, and then 6 hours later, I walked into, say, Walmart, and I just happened to be walking by and I overhear someone say, hey, I wonder if he was one of the guys on that ship that was fighting over the chicken tenders. As I looked at that video, everybody in that video was African American. I ain't even been to Miami. Don't even like chicken tenders. But because I look a certain way, and I'm the one that filmed it and posted it, I may as well turn the phone around and film myself fighting too. Because that could be what the general population is seeing. How many people get judged from their gender, their race, the color of their skin, whatever, their sexual preference, just because of what other people are doing? People are getting judged because what other people that look like them are doing, yet they're not even partaking in those activities. Some good, some bad. Well, I done said what I got to say today. It's time for me to get ready to get on up out of here, man. But I don't know, man. I have a lot of thoughts on this whole Ring the Alarm series. I do want to do, it's not going to be every day. If I'm up or it's something to talk about, just like anything else I do, then I'll do it. But I'm not going to be on here every day just to say I'm not the news. I'm not going to pretend to be the news. Now, if there's some news to talk about or something I see, and it's going to probably just on the Points Blank Experience. I don't know. If it get too much, I may branch it to a different channel. But man, there's a lot going on out there, man. A lot. And the sad part is somebody that either was there, heard about it, or watched that video, thought it was cool. Somebody thought that was cool. Let me hold on here. Let me y'all bear with me. I'm just trying to do something here.
I really gotta look at this again.
Over chicken tenders is crazy.
Okay. That's why I wanted to go back and look at it.
There we go. Let me pause that right there. I had to go back and look at this. Yeah, Tashai, that's what happened. But I had to dissect it. I wanted to look at that again. Because when I read and I heard this, security running, but this was supposed to be an all-out brawl. Let me put me back on the screen. this was supposed to be an all-out brawl. Now I probably count. Let me go back over here. I'm not going to share the screen. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One girl filming. All right, I'm counting about 6 people and 1 female filming. 6 people and 1 female filming, and they call that a brawl. That's another thing, man. If we don't start looking at stuff ourselves instead of taking stuff and running with it, because I mean, yeah, that was bad. I'm not over here condoning it. It was bad, but I had to go back and look again because I thought it was about 500 people. Well, no, I ain't gonna even say that. Let me be real. I thought it was about 30 to 50 people fighting, like some of the other videos I've seen. But in all actuality, it looked like it was about six to 8 people fighting, one young lady filming, and she wasn't even the person that was the angle of where the footage was coming. So it was a 7th person filming. Maybe it was more fights that we couldn't see, but all the security was there. I may do a follow-up live on this because I can't wait. I want to see more. I want to see how they shake out. I want to see what changes are made, if any, over. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna see if y'all see anything different than I see. So one, well, he was talking. I guess he was 1, 2. That look good right there. These people back here not fighting. They getting out the way. This the group right here. I mean, it's not cool.
Over chicken tenders is crazy.
Well, they should have had the fight that I saw on the cruise I went on, because it was more people than that. I mean, I don't know, man. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to raise up. Stay tuned. I don't know if I'm gonna do more recording today. I need to do. As a matter of fact, I'll probably do it right after this. Record, edit, and upload a investing video. I have a lot of those to do. And if y'all have topics, anything y'all want to ring the alarm on, man, hit me. That's why I got it. Let me take this now. That's why I got it on the screen. Best way to do it is Instagram points blank travel or at investing with Rod. I check them both, but I check Points Blank Travel more. And I do have one for the Points Blank Experience. I just can't remember the password. But I'm getting close. I think I'm about to crack the code. But matter of fact, I need to go over there while I was just sitting and try it because it's not on my phone. But anyway, man, if y'all have any topics that we need to ring the alarm on, man, if you have my phone number, text me, call me. If you have my email me. That's the worst way to get in touch with me. But Instagram, just let me know, man. There's a lot of stuff out there that I want to talk about. And I ain't talking about the Real Talk with Rod. That's separate. I ain't talking about no interview. I'm talking about just stuff that just, some of them may just be talking what I'll tell y'all my vision for this, and then I'm gonna get out of here. My vision is to get up earlier enough. Only people that's probably gonna get jacked are the West Coast people, because I want to start at about 8 Central, 8 Central a.m. That'll be 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock. 5 o'clock West. That ain't gonna work for them. If I do it at 8, it's gonna be 9 o'clock Eastern. So I don't know. I might have to change the times for different people. Anyway, y'all, hope y'all have a great day. Hope you have a good work day, a good at-home day, a good skipping day, whatever you're doing today. I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you have a blessed and prosperous day. I'm going to get ready to get out of here, man. As always, do me a favor. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. If you're watching the replay, please put it in the comments. Is this something that we need to continue? Is it something that I should just do once every 6-7 months? I just think it's a lot of stuff out there, man, that I know. I just want to get other people's opinion. I have my own take on it, but if I can get everybody else's opinion, maybe, because I'm just really starting to wonder what is going on. What is really going on? Fighting over chicken tenders. Ain't enough people to change the prices. People think stuff on sale and it's not. Man. Whew. You know, we talking about AI and automated cars driving themselves, but we can't even get nobody to change the prices in the grocery store. That don't make sense to me. Or not enough people to cook enough chicken tenders, so it won't be no fight. Anyway, y'all, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, hit the notification bell, select all so you don't miss out on future videos or live streams on the Points Blank Experience or any other channel. Make sure you check out all channels on the network, Points Blank Travel, where we talk about traveling for little or no money out of your pocket around the world, in the United States. Also, check out Investing with Rod, where we show you, we don't do it for you, we show you how to invest on a budget. You only have $1, $5, $10. Your boy Rod is going to show you how he's investing, what he's purchasing. And matter of fact, stay tuned, because I'm gonna make I gotta see how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna probably close the deal today, no later than tomorrow, where I'm gonna use crypto yet once again to make a purchase for my new establishment here. And out of pocket, it's going to cost me about $120. And then I'll share that with y'all though. And it's not going to be no members only. It's going to be probably on the investing channel. So, but I'm going to close. I went yesterday. I just got to go by there today. Well, I got to move some money and go by there today. Also, we have the Points Blank Experience, which is this channel's real talk from a point blank perspective, as well as it's more than a YouTube channel's experience. And that's it. Those are the 3 major channels. Check them all out. And with all that being said, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you're going to be amongst the stars, man. Hopefully, if you're on a cruise ship, man, you might want to either work out before you go or work out when you get there. You might have to swing on somebody over a chicken tender or two, man. But, you know, sometimes, man, again, another cliche, sometimes we have to laugh to keep from crying, man. And when I see people act like that over something, so now, who knows? Maybe those 7, 8 people that was fighting was hungry. I don't know. But it's always a better way to do something. And that right there, what I just saw in that video, it set people back a few years. I'll let y'all read between the lines. With that being said, much love. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. And until the next time, peace, baby. I'm going to holler at y'all. Let me know if y'all got something so we can ring the alarm, man. Let me know so we can ring the alarm. And we are out of here. Let me see here. We got any more comments? Hey, what's up, Arnold, man? I ain't seen you in a while. I said, what's good, brother Rod? Good to see you. Yeah, man, I'm in a new everything, man. All right, y'all. Well, it's time to go, and I ain't going to hold you up no more. And I'm, in the words of Rod, let me go ahead and get this going, and I'll take that down. I'll holler. Peace, y'all.